All right. Hey there, everybody. Welcome. It is Tuesday night, I believe. I can't keep track of the days anymore. But I am Creative Constructs. We are continuing the digital creations tonight. I am massively addicted to this game. Thank you so much, Wrath 1000, for basically just every waking hour and even hours I shouldn't be waking, I am on this game. It is incredibly addicting, but incredibly satisfying, which is perfect because it's Satisfactory. And it's been a lot of fun so far, so I'm just going to keep going on it. And let me also hit the chats here. Additionally, I just want to point out, as you join, that you can enable my eye tracking visibility. So there should be a little option, a little pop-up that comes up for Toby eye tracking. You click that to enable it. It might not, if it doesn't show it first, you might have to go, it should give you like a little controller, and you can actually adjust and customize the transparency, the color, you name it. So try some of those things, and that'll get you up and running to be able to see where I'm looking in the game. Now, it won't show if I'm looking up at my OBS, which is actually on a screen above my primary gaming monitor, or if I'm looking over at my tablet, which I use for my stream manager, or any of the other things, right? I'm all over the place. It's ADHD for you. Additionally, one more chat here. The link to my Discord server, Creative Constructs. Come on over there, chat, get involved, share some things. Going to be doing some things as Halloween approaches that we'll have some fun and share some different items. So it'll be fun. All right. So I have been doing quite a bit of cleanup in Satisfactory since I last played just a couple days ago. Reordering some of my hypertubes for fast travels, getting my bauxite manufacturing up and running my mining for getting aluminum going, and some other materials. So and there's bauxite right there, and it's multi-step, multi-phase. So there's quite a bit that goes on there, just for awareness. So that's what that is. I do need to grab a few more materials. I'm almost there for the requirements. So I have met, for my next milestone, my control system development. I have enough of the aluminum plates, or aluminum sheets, the Alcad aluminum sheets. I have enough of the aluminum casings. I'm 50 short on the computer, but my dimensional storage should have rebuilt, and I have enough of the plastic. So it's just now going in and grabbing those 50 computers from over in here, and sure enough, it has refilled. So we're good to go there. I'm going to go up to the hub terminal, enter it in, and just gonna send it.
Milestone reached. Several parts more efficient and powerful than the human brain can now be made to compensate for many deficiencies otherwise encountered in future development efforts. The blender enables you to mix and/or combine parts and fluids for more complex recipes. Most importantly, project part number 6, the assembly director system, should be produced and delivered to the space elevator as soon as possible.
Great. So that wraps up tier 7 of the items, milestones. Moving up to tier 8, here you have aeronautical engineering, which is drones and drone ports. Nuclear power. I did also get my hazmat suit going, so now I have the hazmat suit and the filters for that. But you've got scannable resource uranium, encased uranium cell, electromagnetic control rod, uranium fuel rod, nuclear power plant, and magnetic field generator. Advanced aluminum production, all these things. I'm not going to go through the whole list. Leading edge production, turbo motor miner Mark III, and thermal propulsion rocket, and particle enrichment, which is all of these things as well. So getting into some really advanced things like particle accelerators and things like that. So We'll see where we get to on that. But the drones, I think, are going to be helpful. Another form of transportation similar to like trains, etc., from my understanding. And nuclear power will be super helpful to being able to provide a ton of power for all of my power needs. So that's where we are at. We'll see where we're at here, but I'm probably going to start. It depends on what the requirements are for the radio control unit. I mean, I can see that down there, so that might be where I start because I have fairly ample supply of all of the other items and get that going. The supercomputer, looks like I can also start building that as well, so that shouldn't be a big issue. Matter of fact, all of these are very accessible. Fuse modular frame is probably going to be a little bit more complicated to get to. And you also have the cooling system here that'll be important as well. But we'll get there. Let's take a look here at what we have new. So I now have Conveyor Belt Mark V, which is just stupid fast, 780 resources per minute. And that uses the aluminum sheet the LCAT aluminum sheet to build that. I'm probably not going to be utilizing that too frequently, for now anyway. That's it in the logistics. In the special, there's nothing new. Production, you now have the blender. So that blends fluids together. Just reading it out loud, I don't really need to do that to you. So that's there. Nothing in power. In organization, nothing. Nothing new in transport. Nothing new in foundations. Nothing new in walls. And nothing new in architecture. Okay, so that's where we're at there. Now, let's go over and see if there's any additional new items on the crafting bench. Radio control unit and supercomputer are there. Okay, so I can start building those. Crystal oscillator shouldn't be too complicated there. Is there anything else that looks out of... or rather unfamiliar? Nope, nothing there. Okay, let's head over to my equipment workshop. So I did just unlock the hover pack. I don't know how that'll go. We'll take a look. I'll probably get that. Even if just have it and experiment with it. And that's it in terms of new things over there as well for now. Bolted frame, nope. Coded cable, nope. Rescan, what do we got? Oh, +6 inventory slots? Yes, please. I don't have any hard drives in there. Let's go over to... Yep, I have one more. And let's take a look at what research we've got here to do. I'm probably going to keep working on the dimensional depot stacks till I max them out. The speed doesn't really matter as much to me at this time. It might later, but... priority power switch... Homing rifle ammo, that one is a no-brainer. I'm going to go get that. What do I need for that again? Just 10 of them. Oh, dag nabbit, because I did the hard drive. I can't do it yet. Geothermal generator and scannable resource for geysers. That's also very doable. Just going to need to get some more high-speed connectors. programmable splitter is also very doable. Need to get some more AI limiters, which I should probably build a factory for that. I can do this one as well. So I can close out that vertical. Also, I am going to start to work on building up to have turbo fuel rather than regular fuel as well. Can definitely do that one. Do that one as well. I could have all sorts of inventory slots. But I will say the dimensional depot has been making it not as much of a big deal anymore either. So I have not put those in there yet. So the smokeless powder. So I'm going to have to go grab some of that so I can do that one research, which we've got some time. But I'd like to unlock the cluster and obelisk would be good. Maybe also the explosive rebar. That'll do there. I'm just going to start doing some mat gathering here. All right. Okay, so I've got most of those. So I just need to go high-speed connector, crystal oscillator, iron rebar. I have that as well. Smokeless powder, 300. Okay, so the iron rebar. Ooh, way more than enough. I need 200. There we go. Okay, crystal oscillator, smokeless powder. Do I still have any crystal oscillators over here? I do. Boom. So now just high-speed connectors and smokeless powder. So quick wire, cable, circuit boards. And I need 110 to be 50, 68. I need 68 more circuit boards. It's going to make it an even 70. Okay, and we'll go get cable, quick wire, smokeless powder. So smokeless powder is all the way over at my new south base. Is down by this station down. Where's my station? There we go, Sulfur Depot. I've also corrected some of the overlaps that were happening on Sunday with some of my track. So that's there as well. I see some folks joining. Welcome. Just picking up some materials while we're waiting for the delivery ship to return. Need 300 smokeless powder. I'm going to take a few extra with me just to keep some on hand over at that base. We're going to head back and get quick wire. Hopefully your week is going well for everybody out there. Also, if you joined after the initial announcement, when you joined my stream, you should have had a prompt, maybe, for Tobii eye tracking, or just eye tracking, or just Tobii. If you didn't know what that was, Tobii eye tracking enables you to be able to see where I'm looking on the screen if you'd like. It's disabled by default. However, you can click that little prompt and turn it on. You can customize how visible it is for you, colors, transparency, etc. If you don't see it, the transparency might be all the way down. You just have to make a couple tweaks. So completely up to you. Oops, forgot I need to get that wire. Turn around and go back over here. And I need 4920 of quick wire. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and I need to now go get some cable. Where's my closest cable supply? Just thinking here. I might have some over on this side over here. I do. Look at that. My memory actually worked for once. And I need 700. 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay, so now we're going to go build our high-speed connector. Actually, I'm going to go back here and just take my hypertube to get over there. Whee! So yeah, this hypertube has been vastly improved. If you remember Sunday, it used to go up and over and slow down a lot. It used to go over that tower. Don't know what I was thinking. This has a little bit more of a flow to it. Let's build up our high-speed connectors till we get to 110. Doing that, I'm going to grab something really quick. So I'm going to fade that away for a second, but we'll keep going. All right, we're at our 110, and we now have all the materials we need. So hard drive is complete. Let's see what we got. Solid steel ingot or aluminum rod. I'm going to roll it again. Pure aluminum ingot, which is made just straight up. Two to one, is that? So normally the aluminum ingot requires silica aluminum scrap, 6-to-4 ratio. And it makes 60 per minute. So to create 4 would be 6. Here to create 4 would be 8, but it reduces and you don't have any silica requirement. which means this could be a lot more economical for us, at least as an alternate option. Now, for the AI limiter alternate, right now to do it is 5 per minute for the AI limiters at the assembler or crafting bench. And it is 5 of the copper roll and 20 quick wire for 1. Here it transitions over to using plastic instead of the copper roll and 30 quick wire. But it makes 8 per minute versus 5. So it's a little bit faster. You get a little bit more. And it makes 2 per, so that's 60 quick wire. No, 30 would be 15. It's actually the opposite. So it's 15 quick wire per AI limiter versus 20. No copper roll, which isn't a big deal. It has plastic instead. It's not a bad deal either. Honestly, I think I want to go with the aluminum ingot. That's a tough call. Anybody out there, what do you think? So I headed over to satisfactory.fandom.com just to kind of see, and they do have assessments or analyses of each of the alternate recipes. So I'm just kind of looking through there. So it's resource saving, power saving, space saving, and less complex than the original. So all 4 are yeses for how you assess it for the pure aluminum ingot. For the AI limiter, they don't actually have it listed. Wonder if that's a newer recipe alternate. Or did I just scroll past it? Because my eyes are horrible. Yeah, it is not on that list.